Hello, I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. For today's reading, we are doing a December pick-a-card to see what you can expect for the month ahead. And for pile number 1, we have the blue ornament. For pile number 2, we have the red ornament. And for pile number 3, we have the white ornament. So take your time and pause the video if you need to, and then head to the description below to click on the correlating timestamp for your reading. Hello, group number 1. So you chose the blue ornament, and with your cards you have the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the World, and the Star. So with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, I feel that you are feeling dissatisfied with life, emotionally unfulfilled, or maybe just kind of in a slump where you feel depressed or not as happy as usual. But in December, with the 4 of Swords, you are going to be able to have a chance to rest and clear your thoughts and gain clarity. And that is going to allow you to move to the next 2 cards, the World and the Star. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel complete. You're going to feel hopeful and rejuvenated. And you're going to feel like there's actually a chance for you to go for your hopes, goals, and dreams. You're going to feel there is a chance for your life to turn around, and there is a chance for you to feel satisfied and fulfilled. So you're moving from this 5 of Cups energy of lack and hopelessness to the World and the Star, which is the complete opposite and is about being fulfilled, happy, and feeling energized and feeling like there's a chance for you. And this is because in December, you're going to get a chance to rest. And this rest is just going to allow you to think things over clearly. Maybe you will realize you thought things were worse than they actually were. Or if they are bad and, you're just feeling a normal response to your situation, you're going to be able to rest and get away from it for a while. And that is going to allow you to see and find ways and opportunities to improve your situation, which is why, again, the World and the Star are appearing for you. So I'm going to put down your next set of cards to see what else is coming for you. Okay, and with your next set of cards, you have the Shadow, Sacrifice, Intuition, and Foundations and Achievement. So with these cards, I feel that you are coming to terms with the unknown with the Shadow and Sacrifice card, because these cards relate to the traditional tarot deck. So Shadow represents the Moon, Sacrifice the Hangman, and even Intuition relates to the High Priestess, right? So with these two together, it's like you're having a change in perspective. You're gaining clarity. We saw that with the 4 of Swords, and now once again with these two, is that you're making terms with everything that you don't know, and you're understanding you can trust yourself and you can trust your intuition to make the right choice. There is hope for you. You don't have to worry. You can trust yourself and believe in yourself so that when you're faced with this challenging situation, you can make the right choice and know that things will work out for you. And with the Shadow card, I also can feel this could mean you've been feeling dissatisfied or not happy with things because you are going through shadow work. So you're kind of digging through the shadow aspects of yourself. I don't want to say the negative side of yourself, but it's supposed to be the parts of you that might not be as, to the light or positive. But I think this is more of like a neutral situation. It's like you might be prone to feeling dissatisfied, as that's part of the shadow part of yourself, but you're learning to come to terms with it by changing your mindset, by trusting your intuition more. Maybe part of the shadow work, the reason why you have that shadow aspect of yourself is so you can develop your intuition. And maybe you are starting to realize this in December, and this is helping you move you to the next step in your life, because this next step may require you to have strong intuition. it may require you to be able to see things from many different perspectives and sides. Maybe with this new strength from doing shadow work, this is what's going to bring you to the world and the star. This is what's going to bring you more chances and opportunities to actually achieve what you want. So this is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but this could be why you have the Five of Cups appearing and the Four of Swords appearing, as in like you need a rest after you do a lot of this shadow work and this difficult work, because it is tiring, but it is something that will bring positive results to you. And with foundation and achievements, I feel that you're going to be moving to a happier place, not necessarily physically, but I think mentally. And the reason why I say this is you have cards that indicate a lot of this is mental. So you have Four of Swords, Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man, and Intuition, the High Priestess. So it's like you're finally going to be moving into a mental space that it's healthy and safe for you. Sometimes when you're tired or you're stressed, you're overworked, you're depressed, or have anxiety, sometimes your own thoughts can make it worse because you're not thinking clearly and you're thinking things that can increase the negative feelings. That's why the shadow cards coming through, that's part of the shadow work, is finding ways to overcome those thoughts. But I think you are going to do that because this card is indicating more happiness, moving into a better mental state where when these thoughts come, you're going to be able to handle them better. But I just see having less of these thoughts in general because you're becoming aware of them and you're realizing my thoughts can help change things. So I have to be conscious and not think of these negative things. I can realize they're negative, but I can try to take steps and even think, what thinking is taking a step and trying to change them and do something better about it. And I think you're going to be trusting yourself and your intuition a lot. So this is why your thoughts are becoming safer, is because you're believing in yourself. And with this rest, I really feel like you need a rest. Like you really needed this rest and you're going to get it. So if you are tired, you're going to get the rest you need. And it's allowing all this to come through. Like you're having this shift in your mind, this shift in your perspective, trusting yourself, and it's moving you to a better place mentally. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you. And with these cards, we have adjustments are required, third quarter moon, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, and believe in the impossible, blue moon. So with the first two cards, this is reminding me of the shift that you're having in your perspective. After this rest, you're realizing how you have to change things. Like before you weren't aware, and after this rest period, you're becoming aware of it. You're now understanding the way I was thinking before, the way I was acting before, wasn't actually changing anything in my life. It might have actually been bringing more negative things to you, right? And you were not purposely doing that, of course, but you didn't realize that having that thought or those actions was bringing you more negative things. You didn't want that. So that's why that shadow work too is coming in. You're understanding this is part of something you're going to have to change. But with nothing is yet set in stone, this is where it's kind of becoming hopeful. And you're realizing things can still change for you. And even though you made a mistake with the way you're feeling, your actions, you know it's okay because things can still change. Like everyone has times where they're feeling emotionally unsatisfied or dissatisfied with life, and that's okay. You're realizing that. But now after you had this rest, you're like, I want to change things now and try to go into this next state where I'm more hopeful and I'm feeling more fulfilled and I'm trying to actually accomplish and achieve the things I want. And with the blue moon card, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? So maybe you're realizing you're going to have this this crazy good chance or this crazy good opportunity coming in for you with the blue moon, and that's getting you excited, that's getting you energized. You're realizing, hey, I still have this chance to do what I want. It's not over yet. And this is going to make you feel a lot happier once you realize this. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you to see what else is coming. Okay, and with these cards, you have Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. See, then you have the intuition card. And then you have Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Pig, beware of greed. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. And then Leg, stepping into a new experience. So some of these cards are funny, so I hope you guys, they seem kind of mean at first, but I think it's coming from a more humorous place. So with Turkey and Forest, I feel like it's like you're the turkey in the forest. Like you feel like you were previously thinking stupidly about something, but that's because you weren't thinking clearly. And you're realizing this in December, like you're realizing there is still a chance for you to get the bread. There's still a chance for you to improve your situation. You just didn't see it before. And with the Unicorn and the Blue Moon, both of these things, they're kind of like, mythical, rare, something unique and different. So I feel like there could be a chance for you that's coming that is a unique and different thing, or perhaps like career-wise, you're pursuing something unique and different. And this is just a confirmation to continue with it, because both of these things are mythical, different, unique, rare. And it's like, it's encouraging you to follow things that are like that. Something that's different, something that's unique, go ahead with it. With the Leg card, it says stepping into a new experience. You should feel like trusting your intuition. If this is calling you and there's a weird or different experience, take it. This is telling you to take it, because just this mix of cards, it's just a weird, different opportunity, but it's a good thing for you. So make sure if something comes up, you take it, because I think it could lead you to more abundance, more prosperity. But you have to not doubt yourself. And with these cards, it's telling you if you're doubting yourself, that is muddled thinking. You can trust yourself and you can achieve the things you want, but you have to listen to your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition because other people around you are saying that's crazy. So the Turkey card could be talking about people telling you not to trust your intuition because they don't believe it. But this is telling you you should go ahead along with it anyway, because it's going to bring you something really amazing. And with the Pig card, it says beware of greed. So make sure with your intuition and your choices, you're not just doing things just because of money. Like, of course, everybody wants money because money can help you achieve the things you want. But it's telling you, like, if you're solely going to be taking actions just because of money, it could probably eventually in the future it can make you make less money, because if you're going to have trouble performing this job, performing this task, you might end up losing that chance at making money anyway. So it's telling you, take actions and pursue things from a place of love, and this is going to bring you more money. This is going to bring you more bread. Be careful of being, superficially greedy, because there could be something that seems good at first, and your intuition could hint you off to it, but you could ignore it. And then there could be another opportunity, which is the weird fun thing, and you feel called to do it, but you're like, well, maybe this won't bring me money. I should take the other opportunity. No, like, take the one you're being called to take, and not just because it's based off of money. So be careful of that. So I'm going to put down your last set of cards for you. Okay, and with these cards, you have Look to the Stars and Chanting. So with Look to the Stars, I just want to say you guys have like kind of like a mythical, like fantasy vibe with your cards. So it's like, I feel like you guys should kind of focus on things that are kind of out there or just fun. I keep feeling there's something about you that's kind of out there or different, and the opportunities that come to you are out there and different because you are a little bit like that. So I feel like this is encouraging you to continue to be out there, continue to be different. And when in doubt, look to the stars. Like, what is making you feel like up in the air? What is making you feel uplifted? What is making you happy? Turn to these things that you know make you happy when you are feeling judged by others. And for some of you, this could be astrology. As you see on the card, there is astrological symbols, and then they have the moon phases. So this is something you could be encouraged to do and pursue. And then with chanting, this card I feel always appears when I do the monthly readings. So I feel maybe someone watching these likes to do a lot of chanting. But with chanting, I feel like sometimes people don't know how to approach chanting. So there is a good chant. There is a god called Ganesh. So Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. Ganesh has many mantras on YouTube. So you can look that up, a Ganesh mantra, or you can do any other mantra. But I feel that with the Ganesh mantra, you are feeling blocked and stuck in some way. So doing this mantra can help you feel like your obstacles are being removed. And it can give you, Ganesh as your spirit guide or someone you're looking up to. And that can help you feel encouraged if you don't have people, or if you don't have a spirit guide or a god or goddess, or if you're not having something you're connecting to. Maybe Ganesh can help you with that. Doing a chant for a god or a figure spiritually that you connect to. And for you, I feel like removing your obstacles is something you're going to connect to. I want to give you this suggestion because I think it would help. But that was your December reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So you chose the red ornament. And with your cards, you have Death, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So with the Death card, I feel like a lot of things are ending for you and starting to just be completed or in their finalized state for you in December. I feel that there are changes happening for you that are long overdue or that you have waited for a long time. And now that things are finally ending, things are finally changing and shifting, you are going to experience a lot more abundance, a lot more growth and opportunity. And we can see that with the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. I think you're going to be receiving a lot more from other people. I also think it's possible for you to spend a lot more time with friends and family, giving each other gifts, receiving more money, potentially even discussing business plans with your friends and family. I can even see the family business with the 10 of Pentacles. But overall, I just see this as like more abundance is coming for you because so many things are ending, and it makes sense for there to be ends in December. As for a lot of people, this is the end of the year. This is the time where people, they might take a vacation, they might take a break. So it's like, as all these things are ending, you're going to be moving into this new cycle where you're going to have a lot more chances to act on what you are thinking about. And we can see that with the 7 of Cups. You're thinking about all these different things you want to do and work on, but maybe before you were kind of halted or stopped. So with the Death card bringing this change of things ending, things turning a new leaf to more abundance, you're finally going to have the chance to act out on what you are thinking, what you want to achieve. And I feel you're going to have more resources or people supporting you as well with these Pentacle cards. Like, people are going to hear the things you want to do, see the things you want to do, and people are going to want to help you. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you to see what else is coming for you in December. Okay, and for your cards here, you have financial and material changes, triumph, conflict and defeat, and then throat chakra. So with these cards, it's very interesting. The first card, financial material changes, you're definitely shifting into a period where your finances are going to do a lot better. You're shifting into a period where there's going to be more resources available for you. And this is going to allow you to succeed in life more easily, because with triumph, this relates to the chariot card in the traditional deck. So the chariot card represents overcoming obstacles and things that are blocking you. So this financial abundance coming in for you is going to allow you to have more options and choices. The Seven of Cups, we can see that with. And then you have the chariot. So it's like anything that was blocking you before, it seemed to be financial. You didn't have enough funds to do something. You didn't have enough funds to proceed. So now that you have this abundance coming in, you are now going to finally be able to overcome that struggle and start taking action, because you couldn't before, because you did not have the funds to do so. So you're just going to be very, ecstatic, happy, and you're just going to feel like a weight off your shoulders, because you're going to finally be able to move forward. As I feel like there was a stagnation before with the death card, things weren't moving. So it's like this shift where things are finally starting to move. So you can finally start to move and get what you want accomplished and done. And I just want to say, I don't feel like you were someone who was ever lazy. It's just you were blocked a lot by circumstances that happened to you that you couldn't control. So like this seems to be shifting. So, congratulations, because I feel like that's one of the worst situations to be in, is like you are blocked by your circumstances, but not yourself, because if it was yourself, you could blame yourself and, do something different to move forward, but you couldn't even do that. Like you were stuck there. So now with the chariot, this movement is picking up. You are able to move past conflict and defeat, feeling defeated, feeling stuck, feeling like there isn't options for you. And with the cards here, you can see you have 5, 5, 5. So 5, 5, 5, you could be seeing this number a lot. This could be a synchronicity for you. It could be a sign you're on the right path, but one meaning I know 5, 5, 5 has is usually change by things crumbling away or ending. And again, it's like the death card. I can feel that energy there with the death card. So it's like these things are crumbling away for you. So keep your hope up, as the things you don't like that are hindering you, they're going to go away. You just need to make sure you're having the energy of the chariot, that you're going to be able to overcome these obstacles and they're not going to take you down. Like keep yourself encouraged, have hope. And with the throat chakra, I feel that your throat chakra is going to become stronger. I feel like you're going to be able to speak up more. You're going to be able to call out things you don't like. I even feel that you could be doing work with your voice. So with your voice, you could be speaking to people. You could do work that has heavy communication, even if it's not just spoken, if it's written. You are doing some type of communicative work with your voice or expressing yourself. And I think this could even be why you're having this increase to an abundance. Maybe the stuff you are doing creatively, how you're expressing yourself, is going to get noticed more. Or this could also be your way of keeping up the hope until this crumbling away period This could be your way of keeping up hope until the crumbling away of the old past and the old things, until that is done. It could be saying for you to start expressing yourself more, start using your creative expression to put yourself out there, or to focus on how you are speaking and the words you are saying, how it's making people perceive you. Because in the future, I feel the way people perceive you is going to be important. And if they're perceiving you well, you're speaking well, it's going to catapult you further into success. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you to see what else is coming. Okay, and with these cards, you have Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus, You Are Good Enough, Full Moon in Virgo, and Don't Let Your Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. So with your first card, Prosperity Lies Ahead, and it's Taurus, you're definitely moving into a time that's more stable, more financially abundant, and prosperous for you. You're going to have a lot more resources at your disposal so you can actually pursue and move forward with the things you are thinking of. And with You Are Good Enough, Full Moon in Virgo, this card is asking you not to be a perfectionist. When I think of Virgo, I think of someone who could be a perfectionist and wanting everything to be perfect before they move on to the next step. So this is asking you not to do that. You are good enough with every action and thing you are doing. Do not try to over-perfect what you're doing. Feel confident enough to put yourself out there and go ahead with the way you are. Don't stop yourself because you feel what you're doing is not perfect enough. And with the next card, it kind of relates to this one. So I'll come back to this one in a second, but don't let pride get in your way. Full Moon in Leo. So this card is telling you not to feel embarrassed. Not to feel embarrassed for some reason. So I feel there's something you want to do, but it's not skillful enough, you think, or it's not ready for you to put out there. But this is telling you to put it out there and to not be embarrassed. Do not make yourself feel that you have to be so perfect at something before you put it out there or before you pursue it. This is telling you to pursue what you want and do not be embarrassed by it. And I can give you an example, like with social media, some people won't post videos because they feel that they're not up to par, they're not perfect, but it's very silly to think that way because many people who become big on social media, some of their first videos aren't really that good. Some of them might even be considered bad. But if they didn't post those videos, they could not get better, they could not improve, and they would have never found an audience to help them grow or give them feedback. So if there's something you're holding back from, this is encouraging you. Don't feel ashamed or embarrassed. Don't feel you have to be a perfectionist. Just stick with what you are doing and go ahead. Move forward because you previously had this stagnation and that's leaving so you can do this. That is leaving so you can move forward in your life. So don't halt yourself now that the circumstances aren't halting you. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you to see what else is coming for you. Okay, and with these cards, you have Door, Opportunities Are Waiting for You, Apple, Temptation Will Test You, Bull, Do Not Back Down from Opposition, Show Strength and Fortitude. And then you have Heart, Love, Deep Affection and Caring, Sun, Happiness and Well-Being, and V, Victory in Some Endeavor. So with the Door card, you are having an increase of opportunities. So I'm really happy for you with this card appearing because it's, again, like I feel like you were held back in some way that wasn't your choice or your decision. So now there's finally going to be chances opening up for you that you can pursue and will bring you more abundance, more happiness, and joy. And we can see that with the Sun card, happiness and well-being. This is going to open up for you, and you're actually going to be able to achieve this because this door opening, these doors opening. So I feel like you're going to have multiple opportunities for you. And with Heart, Love, Deep Affection, and Caring, it's like you're going to feel like giving more love and happiness to people because you're finally able to experience happiness in the way you want. You're finally able to make progress in the way you want. So it's like you can't help but give love and joy to other people because you you feel like so blessed that you're finally able to have this stagnation go away now. And it's funny with the Apple card, even though this card says temptation will test you, I feel like the meaning on the card doesn't really relate to what I'm feeling with it. I feel like you're finally gonna be able to pick this apple and bite into it. Like, you're gonna be able to finally enjoy the fruits of your labor. So I would ignore that temptation message unless for whatever reason that is resonating with you. But I feel like this is talking about you're like finally able to pick that apple off the tree and enjoy it. It's not blocked from you, or it's not too high up. You finally have that ladder so you can go to that tree and pick it. And with the bull, I think maybe this could be talking about perseverance. As I said, like, things are crumbling away and you are going to be able to move forward, but it's just being a little bit more patient till it's completely crumbled away and you can move forward. But you are definitely moving forward with the Chariot card, Triumph, and then V. These are 2 victory cards for you. So I feel like whatever you want to achieve, you're going to be able to achieve it. And you're going to have success with it because you have multiple cards telling you you're going to have victory, you're going to have happiness, you're going to have abundance. So you should feel assured things are going to work out for you. And I'm going to put down your next set of cards for you. Okay, and with these cards, you have massage and use your hands. So with massage, I feel like some of you guys need to go get a massage to de-stress while you're waiting for this stuff to process through. I also feel with use your hands, it is a possibility maybe some of you guys will do like healing work. Like, some people could be a massage therapist and you could help people by using your hands, by de-stressing them and doing that line of work. And then with use your hands, I feel like you should use your hands like in arts or crafts that you like or are called to do, because this is something, it's going to be your form of meditation, your form of self-care. You could be someone who does like to do pottery, as you can see in the picture, like touching the clay and molding it. It could really bring you to your happy place. So that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. So you chose the white ornament, and with your cards, you have the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and Judgment. So a message you guys are getting that the other groups didn't is, I feel like you guys chose the white ornament because you are in need of some healing and positive energy. And this is because with your other cards, I feel you have gone through a heartbreak or an emotional upset of some kind that is hindering you and, stressing you out and affecting your ability to do things. So we can see the heartbreak with the 3 of Swords, and we can see you being disturbed or having difficulty doing things with the 9 of Swords. But even though there is heartbreak with the 2 of Wands and Judgment, I feel you are, after this upset, you are reflecting on it and trying to figure out what you're going to do next to improve your situation. I feel that someone or something, I feel like it is a person, but if it is not a person, it's a situation. And I feel that you put your effort in with this person and try to make things work, but for whatever reason, this person didn't reciprocate your effort. So this is why you are so upset and heartbroken. But with, like I said, with the 2 of Wands and Judgment, I see you reflecting on it now. After the heartbreak has calmed down a bit, you're going to be reflecting on it and understanding how to plan next and what you can do to improve your situation. Like, you are having difficulty, but you're not going to let it stop you. So I'm going to put down your next set of cards to get more clarity about the situation. Okay, and with these cards, you have patience, mental conflict, obstacles and challenges, and then rejoice and celebration. So, patience, your first card relates to temperance in the traditional tarot deck. And with your other cards, I feel like this relates to the heartbreak you have experienced with mental conflict and obstacles and challenges. You're trying to balance this out after you're having that come down from that heartbreak. You're trying to balance out your mental issues and the struggle you're going through, and you're trying to think how you can approach it level-headedly, because obviously with this heartbreak, you're in a heightened emotional state. So everything you are sensitive to, everything is bothering you more, and it's just a big challenge. And for you, it's like you feel like an emergency, something serious is happening with you emotionally, because you are so upset or distraught from this heartbreak and this upset because it really, I don't know, like surprised you, or you just weren't expecting it, I feel, and that's why it's so difficult for you. Or it kind of is triggering like your trust issues. If you had to put trust into someone and you worked on this relationship with them, and then I can't really pick up what they did. I just feel like they didn't reciprocate with you. Like you put all of this effort in and this person didn't give it back, and they either, they broke up with you, they don't want to interact with you, or they did something that indicates this if, they didn't say those things. And it just created this big upset, this sudden thing, I feel, and you're just trying to figure it out. And in December, I feel that you really have to be patient with yourself by handling this situation. Like in December, you're meant to heal and overcome this, like focusing on balancing out your emotions, focusing on how to take care of yourself and not blame yourself for what happened, because it seems like it's the other person who caused this upset and this sudden, it's like a sudden cutoff, right? That's what I feel. So you have to focus on improving your own emotions and how you can heal yourself by not blaming yourself for what happened. But a positive thing is with rejoice and celebration, I can see you recovering from this and moving past it after that difficult period of actually doing so. I can see you going out with friends and family and having a celebration, like celebrating that this person and situations out of your life. Like I said, I feel strongly this is a person, even like romantic, that's what it feels like. But for some of you, it could just be a situation of something you didn't want. But it's like after this happens, it's like you're celebrating moving on, and you're realizing it's good that this happened, so this person or negative situation's not in your life anymore. Now you can actually move on and put your time into energy into someone or something that's actually worth it. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you. Okay, and with these cards, you have emotions are running high. We know that, super moon. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio, and a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So yeah, see the balancing out with the scale of Libra. Yeah, you have to take time in December to balance yourself out and release this situation, because you're so upset. Like I just feel so upset. You're going through such emotional struggle because of this person, and you really need to process these emotions, and don't blame yourself if you have to. Like take the time to do that. With the card in the middle, it's time to release negativity. You need to release this emotions that are built up so you can fully heal and you can fully move on. You don't want to repress your emotions, because if you repress them and you don't deal with them, they can come back again later on, and it might be a time that's not convenient for them to come up, and it will make things more difficult for you later on. So take the time in December, focus on what is going to heal you and balance you out. You really deserve that. And don't, like I said, don't feel guilty. Take time to do something you really like. And you know will uplift you emotionally because you deserve it. Like, this situation like was something that wasn't your fault and you didn't expect. So don't blame yourself. And with a win-win outcome is forecast. This card mentions the balancing, but not only that, it's telling you this was and in your favor, even though it doesn't seem like it, because with this person and or situation leaving your life, it is leading you to something better. If this situation, this person is going to break your heart in such a way, you probably don't want to be around them in the future or have a relationship or life with this person when they're going to cause such negativity and disrupt your life so much. It's a better thing for you. You want to be with someone who's actually going to care for you and be there for you. So this is a win-win situation for you. You don't see it now, but you will see it in the future. Take this time in December to take care of yourself and just process these emotions that are left over from this situation. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you. Okay, and with your cards, you have dog, getting together with friends, dog, protection from a powerful friend, inkpot, problems to be resolved, and I, psychic ability, trust your intuition, wall, misunderstanding, staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times, and fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So with these cards, you have two dog cards. You have dogs and dogs. So I can see this pairing with rejoice and celebration card. Like, after you kind of balance your emotions out a little bit, you going out with friends and just, you're kind of having this realization, like, why, I shouldn't have been as upset. This is a better thing anyway. It's good that I don't have to deal with that person anymore, that situation anymore. It's not for me. And with misunderstanding, you could have your walls up emotionally, obviously, because of this heartbreak, but maybe you feel like you are misunderstood in this situation because you were the one blocked out. You were the one, pushed away. So you feel like there's a misunderstanding, and that's why you are so hurt. But you have these friends around you that are going to come in and help you recover from this, this emotional upset. They're going to come in and protect you, and they're going to help you, find someone or a better situation for you. And with the staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Yes, like, this is your friends. Like, you have people around you who are wanting to help and support you. So if you feel like isolating yourself in December, I feel like this is telling you to make sure, like, if you get that invite to go out with people, take it so that you're around people that will help kind of distract you from the emotional upset. It will help bring in new emotions so you can take your mind off the situation, and just know there is people around you who do want to help you, who do accept you, and they don't want to see you hurt. And with the eye, this card, actually, I put this down and it was an extra one. The other groups only had 6, but I don't want to put it back because I felt like it came out for a reason. So it's talking about your intuitive ability. So maybe it's like, with this person previously, you had signs not to trust them, but you weren't 100% sure, like, if it was a red flag or not. And now this is telling you, like, you're learning to trust your intuition more based off the situation and, the people involved. You're learning that what you feel is valuable, and it's, it's the truth, it's valid. But you can't blame yourself for if you didn't previously fully trust your intuition, because this is a situation I feel you didn't 100% know. And with the fair man, I feel that this could represent the person who hurt you, or I could also see this being someone you could meet in the future if this does not match with the person in the past that hurt you. I could see this being someone in the future, maybe your friends introduce you to, who resembles the fair man. Or this person too, if they're not someone with actual fair skin or like hair or eye color, I could see this as someone who just wears white. Because for some reason the color white is standing out to me. Like at the beginning of your reading, you have the white ornament. There's something about the white color that's important. So maybe you will meet someone in the future who wears white. And this is a signal like this is the next person you're supposed to be with, or this is a person who is positive for you, or it's just the next person coming in. That's a sign. If they have like, you know, white clothes, like something about them is bright in some type of way. But overall with these cards, it's saying like you're going to move past the situation and you're going to have support from people who are going to help you overcome this so you don't have to worry. So I'm going to put down your last set of cards. Okay, and with these cards, you have Dance and Dream Journal. So for you, I feel like Dance is telling you maybe you can go dance with your friends. Seems like you have a lot of people, like friendships around you that are supportive. Or you can go to a place where you just dance or you take a dance lesson. Something about dancing will kind of help make you feel better emotionally and happy. I mean, if you're dancing, it's kind of hard to remain sad because you need a lot of energy to dance. And if you're dancing, you don't have energy, it starts to build up more and more. And you start to feel that happiness. So this is telling you to make sure you're moving and doing something that makes it so you kind of have to feel that happiness. You kind of have to feel that energy instead of being in that slump from that heartbreak. And with Dream Journal, I see this card a lot with the Nine of Swords appearing. I feel like this is telling you if you're having restless sleep, this could be your dreams are trying to tell you something about how to process the situation. For some of you, maybe if you're very stressed, you can talk in your sleep. When I'm stressed in my sleep, I will talk out loud. Like other people will mention like, hey, you know, you talk in your sleep, right? It's like, unfortunately, yeah, I do. I know. So maybe some of you guys have a situation where like you're so stressed, stuff like that happens. So it's telling you you should write down your dreams and try to look at them and analyze them in a way that helps you overcome this emotional situation. So that was my reading for you guys for December. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe. I hope it wasn't too negative of a reading. I try to give positive ones, but this heartbreak message strongly came through, so I wanted to give you guys insight and information that could help you on it. But I'll see you in another reading. Bye.